Three, two, one, live.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to RIP Debt 23. Next up, we have Stardew Valley being run by Blackheart Wings. So please introduce yourself and take it away.
Hello, everybody. I'm Blackheart Wings. You may have heard me earlier in the week hosting, but it is my time to shine today. I'm going to be doing a couple of Stardew Valley runs for you, and I am joined by my lovely commentator, Sprinkle. Sprinkle, say hi.
Hello, woo!
I am just going to be setting up for my run right now. We've got some settings to fill in. Sprinkle, if you want to talk about our settings whilst I put everything together, feel free.
Yes, so the first run is a seeded vault run where we'll be completing the vault in the community center. So Gabby's going to come down and add some cabins apart. Super helpful to have multiple cabins for various reasons. But as you can see, she also has the seed, so she's putting in the seed. And we'll talk about the seed in a little bit. But we're getting the cat, and we're skipping the intro, and we have the lovely forest farm.
Yep, everything looks right.
Very
so,
important.
Time will start when I hit OK. I need to remember that I don't actually have my splits up, so I don't need to hit anything. But we will get going in 3, 2, 1, go. So Seeded Vault Percent is a relatively new run that's been routed out by Robopossum, who is the world record holder and a seeded connoisseur when it comes to Stardew Valley speedrunning. I am starting out here by clearing out some space. More space than necessarily needs to be cleared out, but I just want to play it super safe and make sure that I don't get any debris coming up on here. I'm going to be clearing out and planting only 9 parsnip seeds as opposed to the full 15, and we will be going to sleep. Which is a staple in Stardew Valley speedrunning. I'm going to be counting days because we want it to rain.
Yes, and I will help you. So a couple things happening here. So we picked the forest farm because of there is forage that populates on the farm, and within a seeded run, the forage on the farm stays and continues to grow or develop and populate throughout the season, which is great and helpful, particularly when you're doing the community center because you need forage for that first bundle in the crafts room.
If you heard music in the background, no you didn't. It's fine. It looks like we've only got the 1 rain day so far, which is not great.
Intensely
there
looking
we go.
and counting.
There's 2. We want a total of 4 rain days, so that the parsnips will be ready on time. If we don't get 4 rain days, then I'm just gonna have to leave the house a little bit earlier than usual. Right now I will be leaving on the 25th because we got 2 rain days. It does always rain on the 3rd, so we factor that in. But I'm still counting. We're going.
Like,
there we go. That's 3.
Okay, great. So while there are some days where within the game that are hard coded that do rain, they're RNG. Okay, there's number 4.
That's good. We're good now.
RNG for the rest of the rain, unfortunately. So, but we got it, which is great.
We love to see it. If you see me looking down at my lap, I have my notes on a tablet in my lap. Don't worry about it. But yeah, so we're going to be sleeping all the way through to the 27th and gathering some items. Ooh, we got another rain day. We love to see it.
Yes, we do. And some other aspects of the seed is that we'll soon see. There are things, so I mentioned about the forage on the farm that continues to grow, which is great. But there are also things that the seed gives us, like as we go to the Weekend Wagon Lady, who we'll go to soon, we'll know exactly what she has and the price and quantity, which is very helpful, particularly for runs like that deal with the community center.
Chat, should I adopt the cat? Yes or no?
We should.
First response gets it. Yes or no?
I always say we get the cat.
Yes, okay, we're adopting the cat. We'll name
As
it
a cat
Miso.
lover, we should get the cat. Always name it Miso. Always get the great cat, and I always name it Miso.
I love it so much. We usually don't say yes to the cat because it is slower. The cutscene is slower, but marathons are exceptions. We didn't have a an incentive this time around because I didn't want to overload everybody with incentives, but it usually is one. Sprinkle, do you want to explain how seeded runs work and like why we run seeded as opposed to vanilla or unseeded?
Yeah. Seeded runs are comfy. Comfy game, you need some additional comfort. No, but seeded runs are great because so we know that we're going to get the forage here, and then as we go and get items that we need from the weekend wagon lady, we'll know what she has. We'll know what days to go out and get those items. We know how much they cost so that we can kind of count and reroute if needed, if we need additional funds. So seeded runs are great because there's still some RNG, so like the rain, but then there's also that comfort of knowing certain things will be there that you need on the days that you need them, like items when we get to the cart. So I just personally love seeded runs of Stardew because it's just great to just know the things that you have and when you'll have them.
Seeded runs are great
But also
because
there's
they
still
help.
that fun aspect.
They help mitigate a lot of like the wild RNG. I'm keeping these,
Yes.
putting one of these away, we're keeping that. I'm gonna pick these up.
Can I pop in just for a second?
Absolutely.
We've had a donation from Sancho Panda, the previous runner who just did Eco, at $10. Thanks me to your Speedruns for this event and for raising money for such a great cause. I couldn't agree more. Thank you, Sancho.
Thank you, Sancho.
Also, your webcam has gone slightly cursed. Apparently we were aware of this as an issue.
No, not again. Hold on. I will pause. Give me a second. No.
No stress. I thought I'd let you know it was cursed.
Is that what's happened? Goodness gracious. My camera is known to have some issues. It does not like to exist sometimes. Okay, here we go. I'm back. Please let me know if it happens again. We're good now. But yeah, sometimes my camera does not like to... Hold on. I'm big now. There we go. Much better. We love tech issues. We're going. I'm not supposed to be going this way today. This is fine. The same thing happened at AGDQ. It's an ongoing issue. But it is a-okay. Anyways, is this like a... Okay, I just didn't pick up the parsnip. This is fine.
Yeah, I thought you were just saving that one for later.
No.
To pick up later. I was like, oh no.
No, I just forgot about it. I just didn't pick it up. It's okay.
You know, sometimes you have to reroute, and who knows, sometimes, you know, what those reroutings are. Now we're here.
Okay, alrighty. So I'm going to
Put all the
down
spring stuff away.
and I've got to clear out more space this time. The good thing about the grass, as opposed to like these weird fibrous items, is that they don't really... I'm gonna get rid of all of that, actually. They don't affect your crops, while others will. So we're just gonna take care of that. I have to hoe things in a very specific pattern. Let me look at that. Does that look right? Almost. Yes, okay. And I'm gonna water 1, 2, 3, and this here. And actually, that's not quite right. There we go. That's more like it. Beautiful.
There we go.
And this here. Have I gotten everything? I do
No,
have
we
everything
put
I
your-
need. I will, however, be putting
put
the
it away.
Cephadil in.
Yeah.
And I'm going to the backwoods.
Backwoods, yep.
Hi, kitty. Let's give you some water, kitty. Here we go.
Ooh, cat love.
Alright, so I'm going to be grabbing some forageable items here in the back. These are summer forageable items that we will need in order to unlock the vault's room in the first place. We're not going to grab this one. I only need one of each item. So I'm going to be keeping them on me. This is a safety strat. Under normal circumstances, what I would be doing is I would be running into the community center, which you'll see me do now, or in a moment. But because this is a marathon, we're doing safety strats. I'm gonna run in here. And normally if I were pushing for a world record, I would get into my inventory, throw all of the summer forageable items onto the floor, and leave. We're not doing that this time, just to be safe. Just in case I need to reset or something. Because if you reset, the items that are on the floor, wherever they may be, will disappear. So, we're just gonna play it safe. We're gonna play it safe today. Now...
And we're talking about resetting the day, not the run.
Both.
Well, yeah, well, if you reset the run, they're definitely gone. But, like, not, I don't even want to panic.
Hang on, let me just 1, 2, 3. I have leaks in there, right? I can't remember.
I think you do,
Okay.
but...
I'm gonna get some money. Let me double check really quickly. So right now, I need to buy 18 melon seeds, as well as 1 tomato, 1 hot pepper, and 1 blueberry. I'm going to make sure that I have a leek in my inventory before I actually sell it. And I'm gonna pick up these
you do, but you
items
might need some more things. 40, what, 40? Yeah, you might need to...
I'm a little short on money. This is very normal. It happens. You need really, really good, I do have a leek in there, good. You need really, really good forage. And I can't pick up extras of everything, for example, because it's, I would not have the inventory space. So I pick the most high value items, being the morels and the leeks, to keep to sell. Otherwise, I just would not have the space. So I'm gonna sell these extras, get the 3 seeds that I still need, plant them, and head to sleep. The summer is really fun for the speedrun. 1 tomato, 1 pepper, 1 blueberry. Beautiful, we have enough. The summer is really fun for seeded vault percent because we make use of a mechanic that you hardly ever see in speedruns. If you're familiar with giant crops, you'll see what I'm doing as I'm doing it, but if you're not familiar with giant crops, we're gonna have a good time. So once now that I've gotten home, I'm gonna plant these up here. I will be planting these. I have only planted the 15 slots because if I have more than 15 crops down at a time, I am liable to get attacked by crows, and we don't want that. I need all of my crops. So we're mitigating the chance of a crow spawning as much as possible by only planting 15. I'm once again counting rain days. So Sprinkle, if you would like to take it away.
Yeah, crows are not fun, especially in like marriage percent or runs where you have to plant a lot of crops. So it's nice to have a run where that isn't an issue.
14.
Yeah, so we are sleeping and counting rain days. But I also want to talk a little bit about the community center since we kind of ran in there, ran out. So there's a community center cutscene that has to happen in particular circumstances. So it has to be a sunny day. You have to enter the town a certain route, and then you get the cutscene that we had earlier. Then you must go back into the community center and go and read the bundle, as Gabby did. It's in the crafts room. And once we check our mail, we'll get a letter from the wizard saying, come see me. And then we'll go see the wizard and then have access to be able to read and put items within the community center. So it is kind of a little bit of a process to make sure that you get all the things for the community center. Definitely, sometimes you forget to check the mail or forget to read the bundle, and so you gotta kind of have to go back and do some things. Just make sure you can do the community center.
I want these crops to be fully grown. I want the melons in particular. Hello, rain days. I want the melons in particular to be fully grown on the 24th, which is why I am running out and watering on specific days. I don't run out if it's raining because I don't need to worry about watering the crops. But other than that, if it is a sunny or a windy day, I'm going to be running out to make sure that the melons are fully grown by the time that I need them. The other top 3 crops, the pepper, the tomatoes, and the blueberries, have a little bit more leeway, but that I still water them. Wow. Okay.
Nice.
Where is this rain when I'm running marriage percent?
But really,
what the heck is this?
And you can see that Abby had stopped watering the pepper because there was pepper growing and we only need 1 pepper, so.
Oh wait, hold on. I've hacked something up. Give me 1 second. I have a backup for this. Give me 1 second. I was supposed to leave on the 23rd and do something, but it is a-okay. Let me...
Cart.
Okay, I'm going to...
I was just so surprised by all the rain that you were getting.
I was so surprised by all of the rain that it just...
Yeah. I do that all the time in marriage. I'm like, yes, all the rain. And I'm like, oh
this
no.
Is okay.
Yeah, it's fine. You're doing great.
This is why we have backups.
Yes.
This should be fine. So I'm going to load into the game again. This is fine. And this is why, this is why we don't throw the items into the community center, just in case I do something silly like this. But, so it's the 23rd again. Pay no attention to the time traveling. This is fine. I went and I messed with the settings a little bit. So what I was actually supposed to do is I was supposed to plant these seeds here, like this. There we go. And I'm going to water this plant right here. Make sure that these guys are watered. And now for the magic on the 24th, for real this time.
Yes.
Ta-da!
Ta-da!
We've got 2 giant melons all ready for the taking. We wanted them to be finished on the 24th because that is the day that they drop the most melons. They drop 20 apiece, which means that we get 40. I am just... Let me just make sure. Yes, this is watered. We've picked everything up. We are good to go. I'm going to sleep. Yeah, do you want to explain the giant melon mechanic? Or the giant crop mechanic, rather? Oops.
Yeah, so when you have seeds and you're creating multiple having them in a pattern, particularly she had 9 and 9 over there, they create giant
There we go.
crops. We talked a little bit about what did we talk about? Spacing.
Oh, I'm gonna pick up this mushroom. I need this.
Earlier, but I know I've had a couple giant crops in casual playthroughs, and the giant crops you have to cut down with an axe. You can't just pick them up.
You can't just harvest them normally. And the number of melons or whatever other giant crop it may be that you pick up, they're always randomized. Or rather, they appear to be randomized, but turns out, whoop, they're seeded. So I picked up the mushroom, and I'm going to go to sleep. You will have noticed that I picked up, I read the mail. I picked up the mushroom, but I also read the mail. So that way, I'm going to go down and see the Weekend Wagon Lady, and also talk to the wizard. This is how we are able to deposit things into the community center. Otherwise, we won't be able to read any of the plaques or anything. This is part of the quest line. This is truly how it goes. No, we're not gonna delete the common mushroom. I will be moving it though. So we're gonna go say hi to the Weekend Wagon Lady. She shows up every Friday and Sunday. Hello, Weekend Wagon Lady. It's nice to see you on this rainy day. This is also an aspect of seeded runs. I'm only buying 4 today. We know exactly when she's going to be showing up, what items she's going to have in her cart, and how much they're going to be. I am buying 4 rare seeds today and another 4 on Sunday. And you'll see why. It's going to be great. I do also have a backup in case the other one fails. We truly thought of everything. I definitely thought of everything at least.
And then I wanted to point out, as you saw that Gabby slept in another cabin, so you can, when you do have additional cabins on your farm, you can sleep in them and utilize them. So this way she was closer to the south part of the farm and able to kind of zip to the Weekend Wagon Lady and the wizard.
We sleep through today. Ooh, rain on the 27th. We love to see it. So I'm going to go buy more today. The reason that I only buy 4 seeds on Friday, as opposed to buying 5 seeds on Friday and then 4 on Sunday, I need 9 total, is because they are cheaper on Sunday and we want to save as much money as we can. So I will be buying all 5 of them today. Hello, Weekend Wagon Lady. Where are they? I'm going to be buying all of them. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I'm going straight to sleep again. This is where the fun begins. Or rather, more of the fun begins, because you've seen the giant lemon... not the lemons. The giant melon strats.
Imagine if there were lemons.
Which is great, because you never get to see that in most other speedruns. But we also utilize a fairy, which under normal circumstances, we don't want to see. However, she's so useful here. She's so incredibly useful in this Vault % seeded run. We're gonna have a good time. Let me just make sure that I put down these slots. I'm gonna be putting down a 9x9. Or 3x3, so I have 9 in total. I can do math. Don't mind me.
Math is hard.
Math is hard. I'm gonna be planting these, and I'm also going to be crafting fertilizer. Basic fertilizer. Gorgeous. That is all set. And now I'm going to zoom all the way in. We're not going to water them. We're just going to go straight to sleep. And she showed up. Amazing. So there is always a chance that the fairy will not show up. Thankfully, we don't have to worry about that. I did have a backup save all ready to go. But a fairy automatically grows all of your crops within a certain radius. We know that the crop fairy will do a check on this day. I'm going to walk out so you all can see it. Ta-da! They have all grown. I don't have to harvest them until the 4th, however. So, there is always a chance that she will not spawn. We don't have to worry about that, though. So now, I'm going to be harvesting specific sweet gem berries on specific days. So, for example, today it is the 4th. I'm going to be harvesting this one here. And this one here. Now I'm going to sleep until the 10th. So we know, because of the way that this game is coded and the way that crops work and fertilizer, that on certain days you have a higher chance, or almost a guaranteed chance, I think. Don't ask me how crop manipulation works. For crops to be a specific quality. We don't want regular quality sweet gem berries. We want at least a... I need to leave this day. We want at least a gold quality or a silver quality. So today is the 9th. I'm going to be harvesting this one here in the middle and this one right below it. You see that it's silver quality and 3 gold. This is totally good.
Ooh.
The 10th, I'm going to be harvesting Go ahead, Sprinkle. I'm just talking to myself.
Oh, and we want higher quality because higher quality equals more money. And within the community center, the vault is a vault. And so you have to contribute quite a bit of money to finish that space up. And so we need a good bit of money.
I left on
It's
the wrong
okay.
day. It's fine.
It's okay.
I got all caught up in the euphoria. Let me make sure. Yes, okay. I'm sleeping until the 15th now. We're good. I got all caught up in the euphoria of harvesting the sweet gemberries that
Yeah, it's a great time.
forgot that I needed to leave on certain days. We're sleeping until the 15th now. It's a-okay.
No one blames you.
The thing that I
like
love...
a sweet gemberry.
The thing that I love about Stardew Valley speedrunning is that it's really safe for marathons. Like, we have a whole bunch of backups, and we have a whole bunch of, like, things in the reserves. So, like, just in case something goes wrong, we don't have to worry about it too much. This is the last one. So on the 16th, I'm going to I'm going to sell pretty much everything in my inventory here, except for the common mushroom.
Yes, please. And
we're gonna go to sleep.
You know, yeah, that's one of my favorite things about Stardew running too. There's just so many options, rerouting, and just that's pretty accessible and easier to get to, I think, than a lot of some other games.
All right, I don't want to talk to Demetrius. Go away. I'm also going to be checking my mail. So, quick little flash warning for those of you who are photosensitive. Look away. I'm going to be spam checking my mail super duper quickly. I will let you know when you are good to look. There we go. Amazing. I have just enough money that I need. I'm going to... Yeah. It is safe to look now, by the way. I'm going to grab all of these. And I'm going to be running... We're zooming. Yes. Okay. Because I did the safety strat and I have the summer forageable items in my inventory right now, I can't grab the fall forageable items. I have to do two routes, or two trips. So what I'm going to be doing is depositing all of these first. Everything, really. Grabbing the fall forageable items. I'm going to be heading back to the bus stop. And then I will have the vault open once I deposit the fall items. Boop-a-da-boop. So. Gorgeous! Everything is going to plan. Mostly.
Doing great.
I'm also going to deposit
And
this.
I think this run, as you said, shows a lot of different aspects of the game that we often don't see in other categories.
Definitely. So, you'll notice that I, like, can move in the middle of these cutscenes. This is animation canceling. It turns out, Sprinkle, I didn't know this before, but I've learned this recently, that you can use animation canceling to get out of the cutscene even when you don't have any tools in your inventory. Groundbreaking to me. Even though allegedly I'd been told this before. I completely forgot. It doesn't matter.
It's easy to forget strats. Yeah, so prior to people would have like their scythe in their inventory, which obviously takes up an inventory slot. So that means that's one less item you can donate to the community center at that time. So being able to animation cancel, which is a hard coded a debug tool that's been left in the code of the game, and that is extremely legal to use in glitchless categories.
It's legal, we promise. It's glitchless, I swear.
we promise. In glitchless. But you don't have to use your scythe. And it's a way that you can cut down trees faster, be able to move within the community center while the cutscene's kind of moving around and opening up the rooms. It's pretty awesome.
It is pretty awesome. We love to use it. I think it's freaking great.
Yes.
All right, so this is unlocking the vault room right here.
Woo!
And whoop. Oh,
Ooh,
she kept going.
nice.
She kept
You
going.
did so great, though. No, that was okay. You don't want any self-locking or
So
anything.
I'm going to be completing the vault, and time will be on the flash when the room is completed. I will call it, but we're almost there. The Junimos will say their little spiel.
Yes,
Keepers
we are
of the forest are
Junimos.
dearest Junimos,
Yeah.
and time!
Yes! Great
Hooray!
job! Woo! That was
I
an awesome job.
love this run. That's a really good time. 28. I love that.
Comfy.
I love this run because it shows off a lot of like really interesting aspects of and like mechanics of the game that you don't normally see. It's great fun. Super great fun. But because you were all so kind and so generous, we managed to meet an incentive for me to do a bonus category, so I'm going to get set up for that.
Ooh.